This week, Congress passed the 2024 defense bill before leaving the nation's capital for the holiday break. The bill has both immediate and long-term impacts to Minot Air Force Base. The bill authorizes more than $890 million for new long-range standoff missiles to replace the ones carried on the B-52 Stratofortress bombers. Another major part of the bill includes nearly $4.3 billion in funding for upgrades to the 150 missile sites around North Dakota and replacement of the Minuteman missiles as part of the Sentinel program. Lawmakers also authorized nearly $1 billion to go to upgrades to the B-52s. North Dakota's congressional delegation praised the bill.
For Minot Air Force Base, this continues our commitment to upgrade the nuclear mission. That means major improvements to the B-52 bomber, to the cruise missiles they carry, and to our ICBM fleet.
The bill also includes language that ensures that towers and wind turbines do not get in the way of missile facilities or choppers. Lawmakers also approved a 5.2% pay increase for service members across all branches of the military. That now goes to President Biden's desk for signature. Minot Air Force Base is the only installation in the country that houses two parts of what's known as the nuclear triad, with the 91st Missile Wing and the 5th Bomb Wing. Founded in 1957, the base brings more than $500 million to the Minot area's economy each year.